Now, let's see that story again in list form and go over the timelines of each of these events in order as we most expect them to happen. Right now, we are in that first stage as we described it. The galactic sheet front boundary triggered the 1859 solar storm and the beginning of the magnetic excursion at Earth. We know today that the nearby stars, planets, and the sun are changing with us. The next up event is likely to be the solar kill shot, the technological disaster that steals our modern society from us, sending us back into survival mode. That is a very real chance of being this sunspot cycle in just the coming years. We had a number of close calls last sunspot cycle, and the field is not getting any stronger. After there aren't any electric screens to watch anymore, we'll be watching the weather and the animals change, and with it, the solar changes begin to manifest at those visible scary levels, the reddening and the full darkening, progressing to these stages likely in the 2030s. The solar micronova itself is next, blasting off the shell, darkening the sun, and bringing as drastic a change as the solar kill shot, and more. Until we see how it progresses, the timelines here are difficult, but it's fair to assume that Earth's weakening field is a fair approximation, and that one points to the 2030s to 2040s for the reversal point. When the micronova happens, the cosmic rays begin, the sun-facing quarter burns, and a few hours later, the shell impact occurs at Earth, delivering the arc discharge, the winds, the depressurization and rapid freeze, the tsunamis, earthquakes, and all while within just minutes, the induction is producing that electromagnetic insult to the core. Whether via torque to the entire system, effects on the LLSVPs, or via unlocking of the crust at the low velocity zone, the Earth turns over, bringing more tsunamis, quakes, and volcanoes. The cold sets in deeply thereafter, almost immediately in a days-long global night, but outgassing and solar flaring quickly begin to reverse the process, leaving those who survive the gauntlet to ease back into a calmer period after only a few weeks. There will be melt-driven flooding, crustal settling quakes and tsunamis and volcanoes, and more extreme climate and weather swings than we see now, but it will pale in comparison to what the previous years have brought them, and especially the previous few days. Every one of us is descended from survivors, who are descended from survivors before them, and survivors before them. We will be left on almost every corner of the globe, even if those corners aren't where they are now.